Good afternoon. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is the day that the Lord has made. We are already rejoicing and we are glad in it. Happy Friday. Today is Friday, March the 14th, 2025, and we are live right here in the beautiful Buckhead community of Atlanta. Today, we're going to be answering a very important question. That's why I got the big question mark behind me. And we're going to be giving some information on this question. Where are the biggest opportunities for the next 3 to 5 years? And these opportunities are not just for entrepreneurs and business owners. These opportunities are for anybody who wants to put themselves in a position to put themselves at play. And so that's what we're going to be talking about. Where are the biggest opportunities for the next 3 to 5 years? We're going to be answering that question today. If you're coming on, joining me live, do me a quick favor. Hit the like button, hit the share button, and tag Lolly Dolly everybody and let them know that your boy, Ramon Preston, my squad, we are live right here in the beautiful Buckhead community of Atlanta, baby. And you are watching the Ramon Preston Show. I am your host, Ramon Preston. If you don't know, now you know. And every Monday through Friday, just like today on this beautiful Friday afternoon, we come here live from Buckhead to give you information that can help you with your money, with your business. Shoot, man, I be talking about so much stuff on this show. It'll help you with your relationship, with your parenting, with your faith, every area of your life, because I believe God wants us to live in abundance in every area anyway. So why not make sure that every area of our lives is full of abundance? As a matter of fact, I ain't gonna preach, but I am gonna preach. There's one of my favorite scriptures in the Bible that says in the book of, I think it's 1st or 2nd John, I wish above all things that you would prosper and be in good health, even as your soul prospers. And so I believe in total abundance and prosperity. Personally, professionally, financially, spiritually, physically, in all areas. And so when you join me on this show and my squad on this show every Monday through Friday, you best believe you're going to get a little bit of everything when it comes to abundance in every area of your life. Also, I want you to put in the comments what city, what state you're watching your boy from. Let me know in the comments what city, what state you're watching me from. Shout out to all of our followers, all of our subscribers on all the social media platforms, including YouTube. We have an amazing subscriber base on YouTube. We probably have close to 13,000 subscribers, many of whom are extremely active, that we are able to do some great deals with. We've built some amazing relationships with many people who have come through our YouTube subscribe channel. And so we appreciate all of you for being a part of what we're doing here at Ramon Preston Enterprises. So today, I really want to talk a little bit about what are the biggest opportunities for the next 3 to 5 years. Okay, so it is 2025. So if you were to look 3 to 5 years out, between now and 2028, maybe 2030, I would recommend that you look out to 2030 to give yourself a 5-year window, whether it's something you want to do in your personal life, whether it's a career change, whether it's a business expansion, maybe you have some investment goals. Whatever the things are that you want to do, you always want to give yourself enough time to factor in all the things that come and the things that go. I should say all the people that come and go, because you're going to have a lot of transitions within a 3 to 5 year window. So if you can go out 5 years and then start reverse engineering that 5-year window and come back to today with a game plan for your finances, for your savings, maybe for your retirement, for your investing, for your business, for your career shift, it's just going to work much better for you. All right. Now, do you have to use the whole 5 years to accomplish something? No. You could do something in 5 months that might take somebody 5 years, but at least you have a plan thoroughly mapped out. Okay. So I'm answering the question and having a conversation about where are the biggest opportunities for the next 3 to 5 years. In my personal and professional and probably prophetic estimation, because I don't just look at things from a personal and professional perspective. I also look at things from a prophetic perspective. You know, the Bible talks about the sons of Issachar and how they knew the seasons and the times. They were able to discern where they were in that season and in that time. And I look at myself and people of God as sons and daughters of Issachar, where we should be able to discern where we are, not just spiritually, but we should be able to discern where we are economically, where we are financially, where we are professionally, even culturally. And it's very important. So there are a few things that I want to share with you today that I think you can put a pin on and earmark it, because you're going to see how these things that I share with you start manifesting and maybe even trending within the next 3 to 5 years, because that's the question that I want to answer today. Where are the biggest opportunities within the next 3 to 5 years? Well, as a professional / prophetic leader, if I was talking to my ministers, if I was talking to my coaching clients, if I brought my ministry and business community together in one place today, and if I was able to have this same conversation with them regarding the biggest opportunities within the next 3 to 5 years, again, I'm talking about business, finance, economic opportunities, okay? Professional, even personal, when it comes to some personal goals that you have. Where are the biggest opportunities within the next 3 to 5 years? Well, one of the biggest opportunities I'll put at the top of that list is the opportunity to be a part of a lot of legacy transitions. There's going to be a lot of legacy transitions, which what I'm sharing with you, please understand, is already happening. So it's not like I'm sharing something with you that I hope hypothetically will happen in the next 3 to 5 years. No, these things are happening right now. Whether you are seeing them or whether you're participating in them or not. Now, when I say legacy transitions as one of the biggest opportunities within the next 3 to 5 years, what am I referring to? Well, a legacy transition, it really reflects, I'm going to put here in parentheses, the baby boomers. The baby boomers. If you don't know what a baby boomer is, you definitely ain't using your phone enough. Okay? If you don't know what a baby boomer is, I ain't going to say you goofy, but I want to say you goofy. But you just need to Google the term baby boomers. Okay? Baby boomers reflects a certain generation. That baby boomer generation would be considered our parents. Okay? My parents' generation. So if you look at the age range of who are considered baby boomers, this generation, they are currently making legacy transitions. And it's a lot of baby boomers today. Okay? I don't know the exact number, but again, I don't want to be goofy either. So let me Google it while we live. How about that? I'm gonna Google how many baby boomers are there. So as of today, it looks like we have about 80 million baby boomers, if I'm not mistaken. We got close to 80 million baby boomers right now, give or take a couple million. All right, so think about that. You've got about 80 million baby boomers, and a lot of those 80 million people, I mean, if you have at least 80 million baby boomers and you got 300 and something million people, let me see, what percentage is that? We got 80 million divided into, let's just roughly say 330 million. That's about 25%. Yeah, that's a lot of people in our population who are making legacy transitions. Now, when I say legacy transitions, what am I talking about? Well, a lot of them are leaving the workforce. If you are a baby boomer, you can attest to what I'm saying. If you're in that baby boomer age range, which I want to make sure I'm as accurate as I can, baby boomers age range, let's see. They are saying between 60 and 78 years old. So this is 60 to 78 years old. So anybody that you know between 60 and 78 would be considered a baby boomer. Now, all you got to do is think about all the people that you know are between 60 and 78, whether they work a job or whether they own a business. This generation is making legacy transitions, and if they're not currently making that transition, I guarantee they're thinking about it. I guarantee they're thinking about it. All you got to do is find somebody you know that either owns a business or has a career, if they are at least 60 years old, and ask them, personally ask them, what are your thoughts about your legacy? What are your thoughts about retirement? What are your thoughts about moving on to the next thing or letting go of your business? Have you considered it? I guarantee most of them are either in that legacy transition or they're thinking about it. Now, if you look at the percentage of these individuals who own businesses or who have invested assets, most of those people who are baby boomers with businesses and invested assets don't want to run and operate the day-to-day activities of that business or of the entities where their invested assets are. So again, this is a big opportunity for you. One of the hallmarks of my company, Ramon Preston Enterprises, one of the hallmarks, or I can say one of the bedrock principles that I live by through my holding company, is to help this generation preserve their legacy. I actually do it in business and I do it in ministry. So I have a lot of people in ministry that I do my best to work with to help them in their legacy transitions, even in ministry. So I do it in ministry and business. But for those of you who might not see it from a ministry perspective, just a business or a financial perspective, you have to see the opportunity. And I'm not talking about the opportunity to get over on these people. I'm not talking about the opportunity to finesse them out of what they've worked hard for. I'm talking about the opportunity to assist them in their legacy transition. Because if you can bring value to someone in this position, if you can show them how the next 10 to 15 years of their life could be solidified with this legacy transition, you not only help them with their legacy, but you actually help them help you with your legacy. Hopefully you understand how powerful this one big opportunity is. And for any of you that are watching, if you're watching me and you are a baby boomer, okay, here's what I want you to understand. Number one, if you don't have anyone helping you with your legacy transition, definitely reach out to me. Even if it's not for us to necessarily help you, maybe you want to figure out how you can help other baby boomers in their legacy transition. I would be more than happy to show you what that can look like, okay? Because I'm telling you, a lot of people that I can't even tell you how many people I'm having conversations with when it comes to either their investing or their businesses or their legacy transitions from their businesses. I can't even tell you how many people I'm talking to that are just so blessed by the fact that someone like myself in our community, that we're really concerned about their legacy. I mean, of course, like you should be. So again, if you are a baby boomer, then you want to make sure that you solidify your legacy with the right transition, but you also want to put yourself in a position for your peers, those who are in that same age range, to show them how powerful a legacy transition can be. So again, for me, that would be one of the biggest opportunities we're all going to have in the next 3 to 5 years. Okay, because a lot of the baby boomers who are in this generation right here, especially the ones that have businesses, what they don't understand, a lot of them, I'm telling you, I talk to these people a lot. What a lot of baby boomers who have businesses don't understand is if they don't make this legacy transition in the next 3 to 5 years, and it should be today, this year, we're talking about 2025. If they don't make that legacy transition, their businesses are going to zero. Their businesses are going to zero. I have seen this time and time again. Just within the last 5 years, I can't even count how many baby boomer businesses went to zero just in the last 5 years. And it's going to continue to increase in the numbers of these businesses because their children don't want their businesses. They don't have anyone to transition their legacies to. And they don't want to let go because they feel like it's too valuable because of all the years and the time and the effort they put in. But there has to be a transition. So this is a big opportunity the next 3 to 5 years. All right, so let's talk about the next big opportunity. That's just one. We could talk about this all week right here, just this one opportunity. We could talk about how we should build relationships with baby boomers, how we should have more meaningful conversations with them, how we should have more empathy towards them, how we should really reconnect with this generation and not disconnect from this generation. A lot of people in my generation, we're talking about the millennials, you know, the 40-ish, 50-ish. I've seen this happen so much. A lot of us, for some reason, a lot of my generation have a bad taste in their mouth for this generation. They just sick of this generation. They tired because they represent mama, daddy, uncle, but it shouldn't be like that. Somebody has to start connecting those dots and being the bridge. And I've always been one of those people. And I'm so blessed because my wife is one of those people. My wife and I, we both love and admire this generation. We serve this generation with the utmost honor and respect. And I'll be honest with you, it has paid off so huge in ministry. It has paid off so huge in business just because my wife and I have always made it a priority to serve this generation, to sow into this generation, and to help this generation. My wife and I, we had a conversation, I think it was early this week. I can't share a lot about it. Of course, when everything materializes, I will. But we had a conversation this week with someone who represents this generation. And that was one of the main points of my conversation with them, that this is about legacy. This ain't about money and business at this point. This is about legacy. This is about transitioning that legacy, preserving it, protecting it, and making sure that you can transition with dignity. And I think it's just undervalued. This whole piece right here is undervalued. This is so good, I don't even want to talk about too many other things. But that's one big opportunity. Let's see, I'll talk about maybe one more. Which one on my list should I pick? We have legacy transitions, and I would say another one is strategic partnerships. Strategic partnerships, so undervalued. So undervalued. This is going to be a big, big opportunity within the next 3 to 5 years right here. Strategic partnerships. Now, a strategic partnership is just that. It is a partnership made up of 2 or more people who have come together for a strategic purpose. That means one hand fits into the other hand, or the left glove fits on the left hand. We're not talking about mix matching relationships trying to make them work. We're not talking about just checking boxes on a digital platform or on a piece of paper and hoping it works. We're talking about a strategic partnership, meaning that we're finding and aligning ourselves with people who we bring value to, who bring value to us, and the results are immediate. Most, if not almost all, strategic partnerships, they bring immediate results and immediate value. Okay? Not long term, not next year, not in a couple seasons. No, most, if not almost all, strategic partnerships bring immediate results and immediate value. Okay? Period. And it doesn't always have to be a business partnership. It can just be a personal partnership. It's like my wife and I. We've been married for over 2 decades. Okay? We're best friends. We love each other. We're in love. We love to be with each other. And when it comes to business, and when it comes to other areas of our lives, we have formed strategic partnerships, because there are things that she has that I need in a strategic way. There are things that I have that she needs in a strategic way, and we connect them, and they produce results for each one of us immediately. It's not like she got to carry the weight for the next 18 years and then I got to carry the weight for 12. That ain't how it work. Because nobody wants to be in no off-balance relationship on any level. So I'm not even going to go any further, but I hope all of you that's watching me understand how powerful these two, this is just two of what I think the biggest opportunities in the next 3 to 5 years are, okay? And you should start working on building relationships with baby boomers. Shoot, to the point that you talking to somebody and you looking at them and you like, how old are you? And it's over 60, you need to be thinking legacy. What can I do to bring value to that person? What can I do to help them in their transition? Is there anything that I have going on in my life right now that can benefit what they got going on in their life, especially if you are a different generation, okay? So let's see here. I would love to get some feedback from y'all. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Y'all let me know what y'all think, okay? I was trying to pull up the different age ranges for generations, And I saw that. I just thought that this would be interesting since we're having this conversation. We got Gen Z. So they're 13 to 28. We got millennials, 29 to 44. I just missed that one. We got Gen X. We got 45 to 60. And then we got the boomers. We got the boomers, 60. This chart here is basically saying 60, so that should be 45 to 59, respectfully. And then we got 60 plus. And let's see here, we got another row. They're talking about another row. Wow, they got boomers 1. So this is supposed to be 60 to 79. And then we got post-war and World War II. So I just wanted to show y'all that because I'm in this generation right here. But if you are in any of these 3 generations, based on what we just talked about, you should figure out a better way to show empathy and compassion and some form of collaborative desire for that generation. It should be for all generations, but it should definitely be for that generation because that's our parents. For my generation, again, this is where I'm at right here. So I'm in this Gen X. So if my parents, if my mama was living, my mama would be in that generation. If my daddy was living, old boy might be in that old World War II generation. Yeah, I think my old boy would have been in that. Yeah, my daddy would have been in that post-war generation. He old. Tighten up, Pop. But you should be thinking about this for the next 3 to 5 years. How can I build some meaningful relationships, especially for those in this generation who have businesses? It's going to be one of the biggest opportunities in the next 3 to 5 years. And again, what I love about social media, what I love about shows like this that we do for free on social media is you can save this video, you can timestamp it in the comments, you can earmark it, you can do whatever it is that you want to do with this video, and all you have to do is come back to this video in 3 to 5 years. That's what I love about social media. You could just come back here in 3 to 5 years to see how accurate or inaccurate I was. And if you don't do anything today, you may come back in 3 to 5 years and kick yourself, wishing you would have just made a decision to do something. For those of you that do something, you'll look back 3 to 5 years and you'll thank me. You'll be glad that you did. So today we, for the last time, are presenting this offer. This is a HoldCo Dealmakers Playbook. It's a bundle that we put together to really show you how to become a HoldCo Dealmaker so that when you do have those conversations with baby boomers and look for strategic partnerships, you know how to structure them in a way that benefits them and benefits you. So inside of the description, there is a link to our Dealmakers Playbook. It's a program, training, education, along with client support for 6 weeks. And there's a number in the description as well that you can always call, reach out to me and my team. We're here all day to answer any questions you have. So I love and appreciate you all. Thank you all for joining the Ramon Preston Show today. I pray that you will have an extraordinary day, an even extraordinary weekend. And you better believe we'll be back here, same place, same time, Monday, right here on the Ramon.